Billy Porter, a Tony Award winner, an Emmy Award winner, a red carpet fashion icon, and the star of Pose, now in its third and final season. Paul's here with the story. Hi, Paul.
That's right, Tamsin. Billy is saying goodbye to his beloved character, Pray Tell, on the hit FX series. This groundbreaking show has meant so much to so many people over the past few years. Billy and I talked about the importance of Pose and a whole lot more.
Dolls ain't what they used to be. Cash prizes and tacky lip syncs. There used to be the sense of urgency and community, and then folks just started dying.
Deep alone inside.
What is the grieving process like, saying goodbye to an amazing role like this?
I think that this one is a little different in that it's a space that I've manifested for myself for decades. I remember in 1994, the moment that changed the trajectory of how I moved through the world and what I wanted out of my career. Took myself to see Angels in America. It was the first time that I had seen any representation of myself in the character of Belize, in the sense of the Black gay man being a real human being the moral compass of this epic 7-hour extravaganza. He's flamboyantly queer and grounded and a human, it was like a 3-dimensional human being. And I thought, wow, that's exactly who I am. That's the kind of work that I want to be doing. And at the present moment, I'm around the corner playing the teen angel in Greece with 14 inches of orange rubber hair on my head, prancing around like a little Richard automaton on crack. No shade.
Right.
I wouldn't change the trajectory at all, because it was living in the intersection between those things that allowed me to focus what I wanted and understand that it was going to take decisions coming from me to get there. So Pray Tell is a manifestation of me requesting that from the universe all the way back then. I wanted my prior Walter. We don't have nobody Black telling that story. We don't have no people of color telling that story. For a really long time, I'm prior Walter. I'll play Belize for you, but I'm prior Walter. Where's my prior Walter? I got my prior Walter, 25 hours of it. The story has been told from beginning, middle, and end. If I don't ever do another thing in my life, Pray Tell and Pose has been enough. How many more of these are we gonna have to sit through?
We're up to 2 million and counting, so I'd say a lot more.
And the show and the role means so much to you and have made you internationally famous. I mean, the combination of those things is incredible.
I mean, it's like what I always knew was that this is my calling. This kind of work is my purpose. Dare I say my ministry? It's a ministry. It will change the trajectory of the world from here to long after I'm gone. That's what I'm interested in as an artist.
Okay, we have to talk about Fab G.
Yes.
Right? So Cinderella. Yes. Cinderella has a new genderless fairy godparent.
Yes.
For the new film. The power of representation within something so mainstream that'll reach such a big audience is sort of like a whole nother level, isn't it?
Yeah. Kay Cannon is the writer and director, conceiver of the whole thing. And, we know her from creating the Pitch Perfect franchise. It's a Cinderella for the modern age. She wants to be a businesswoman. She's not interested in no prince. She don't care about no prince. It's female empowerment. It's inclusive. It's diversive. It has tons of diversity. It really embraces the fact that magic actually has no gender. It's magic. It's not about gender. That's who the fairy godmother That's how I say it. Fairy godmother, AKA the Fab G, is.
And now you're going to be a film director. So tell me about What If?
It's about a Black transgender girl in high school in Pittsburgh. It's a traditional coming of age rom-com in the spirit of the old John Hughes movies, for those of you who are old enough to remember those. And I'm really excited that they've entrusted me with it. It's for the relaunch of Orion Pictures under the MGM banner. I'm in pre-production right now, and I just can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And you got new music coming out too.
Yes, I have new music coming out this summer. I signed with Republic Records, an island in the UK, and I have, it's full on mainstream pop, soul, R&B, it's coming out. I got a single dropping later this summer. So I'm doing everything, child.